Alright guys, so you all probably heard my tale. About 4 weeks ago I saw a some custom work that a friend of mine had done on a blade, and I was absolutely blown away by it. You know, I hit him up on it, and he said if I grabbed a knife and sent it down to him, he would do the same for me, and I couldn't get a knife quick enough. As soon as I grabbed a new Tenacious, the full serrated Tenacious, I had it down to him, and you know, so a little time's gone by, and you know, I kind of forgot about it, and then a couple days ago this beast showed up in my mailbox and I was just blown away. So the man who made it all possible was DCBdiggs. And if you guys haven't seen this guy's channel, definitely check out my features list. Go over to his page and check it out. He puts out some sick videos. He shows the same quality craftsmanship that he does in his blades, in his videos, in his Kydex holsters. I mean, this guy is truly crafty and definitely deserves a look. So definitely stop by his page and say what's up. So anyway, without further ado, here it is. This is the modified Tenacious. It came out absolutely awesome. So let's go over some of the stuff he did. First of all, as you can see, he put this insane acid etched blood splatter murder scene pattern on this blade, and that was similar to the one he had done before. That was what caught my eye. I absolutely thought it was super sick, and this one came out just as nuts as that one. Just gnarly. You can see the etching continues onto the spine, onto the jimping, in the spider hole, all over on this blade. It's crazy. When you look at, when the light is reflecting off the steel, it looks like the etching is dark. And then when you put it in this direction and the steel is dark, the etching looks almost like a rock wall, like in grease or something, like it's just crumbling off this knife. Just sick. It's such a three-dimensional, gnarly finish. Really has depth to it. The next thing he did that I wasn't even expecting, he gave the scales on this knife a sick texturizing, and it came out phenomenal. It goes perfectly with the theme of this knife. Just a jagged tooth, zigzags, you know, ridge all down this thing. Very comfortable in the hand with these ridges all along. Pattern continued on both sides. It really just came out great. So nice. The next thing he did, which is a little more subtle, is he got into the, you know, when he had the whole knife apart, he got onto the frame, and he acid dipped the frame, and then took a very fine grit sandpaper and totally sanded down and you know, softened up the frame. And the result was this really nice satin type soft finish. Looks kind of like it's used, kind of like worn over time. Just absolutely nuts. You can see it continues all inside, all throughout the inner frame or liners of this knife. Just came out awesome and goes perfect with the blade finish. And the last thing that he did to this knife that really just took it to that next level and makes it truly a work of art. When he reassembled the knife, he left out the you know, rivet or the grommet that was in this hole here for the lanyard, and he made me a completely custom 1095 steel backspacer that completely matches the theme and design of this knife. All that alternating grind, creating that wobbly ridge that matches the patterning on the scales. Just phenomenal. Such a nice finish to an already awesome custom job on this thing. You can see that backspacer continues down to a very subtle kind of skull cracker or glass breaker. Just nuts. I've never seen anything like that on a folding knife, and of course it's not something that's necessary in a folding knife, but it's just that extra little touch, just that extra little attention to detail that just blew me away and threw this thing over the edge for me. When you close this knife, the point on this backspacer, it's hard to see that, but it matches up to the centering on the blade. Just gnarly. So nice. So anyway, I just couldn't be more stoked on this thing. Check that out. Check the acid etching that matches onto the blade patterning so it all just flows. So sick. So anyway, that's the custom work by my boy DCBdiggs. If you guys haven't seen his channel, definitely go over there and check it out. Like I said, this guy is seriously talented on many fronts. So thanks a million, Diggs. I really appreciate this. And, hopefully I can get you back in one way or another down the road. If you guys have any questions or comments about this custom job or whatever, definitely feel free to leave them below. And, stay tuned. I'll be having a lot of new good stuff coming out here real soon. Till next time, you guys take it easy.